Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Get started here in just a minute.
Sounds good.
Good afternoon, Committee Chair Steiner. Hello.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Good.
Fabulous.
How are you?
Doing good, real good. Busy day today.
Every day.
All right, let's go ahead and get started here. Got it. All right. I would like to call the Board Admin and Operations Committee meeting to order at 1 p.m. Thank you for joining the Board Admin and Ops Committee meeting today, Wednesday, June 1st, 2022. Before we begin with today's business, please ensure that you are in a quiet environment with no background noise. Please mute your device until you're called upon by the chair or the clerk to speak. Will the clerk please read the special notice?
On September 16, 2021, Governor Newsom signed Assembly Bill number 361 that amends and extends certain Brown Act requirements pertaining to telephonic conferencing of local government meetings through January 1, 2024. As such, RTA has opted to conduct the June 1st, 2022 committee meeting via teleconference. Participants can participate via teleconference in each participant's own office home area, which will not be made physically accessible to the public.
Thank you, Joan. For today's meeting, we will take roll call. Will the clerk please take roll call?
City of Corona.
Yep, I'm here.
City of Rta Valley.
I'm here.
City of Moreno Valley.
Here.
City of Murrieta. City of Riverside.
Here.
City of San Jacinto. County of Riverside District 1.
Here.
County of Riverside District 3.
Here.
Chair, you have a quorum.
Okay, will the clerk please take attendance of RTA staff?
Yes, thank you, Chair. Kristen Warsinski. Here. Harley Ramirez.
Here.
Tom Franklin.
Here.
Laura Camacho. Here. Rick Kazarowski.
Here.
Jim Neepkins.
Here.
Lisa Blankenship. Here. Stephanie Searles.
Here.
Robert Fernandez.
Here.
Albert Jimenez.
Here.
Jennifer Nguyen.
Here.
Brad Weaver.
Here.
Yesenia Felix. Here. Thank you, Chair.
All right, thank you. Item 3, public comments on non-agenda items. Will the clerk please read the directions for public comments?
Members of the public may address the board regarding any item within the subject matter jurisdiction of the board. However, no action may be taken on off-agenda items unless authorized by law. Comments shall be limited to matters not listed on the agenda. Members of the public may comment on any matter listed on the agenda at the time that the board considers that matter. Each person's presentation is limited to a maximum of 3 minutes.
All right, has the clerk received any requests in writing?
No, Chair, I have not.
Is there anyone on the line that would like to make comments on items not listed on the agenda? Hearing none, the public comment portion for items not listed on the agenda is now closed. Next, we have item 4, which is approval of the minutes for the May 4th, 2022 Admin and Ops Committee meeting. Do any of my colleagues on the board have any comments or corrections?
No.
Seeing none, I have a motion to approve.
District 1.
Moreno Valley.
District 1 and Val. Will the clerk please take a roll call? Vote.
City of Corona?
Yes.
City of Rta Valley?
Yes.
City of Moreno Valley?
Yes.
City of Murrieta? City of Riverside?
Yes.
City of San Jacinto, County of Riverside District 1,
Yes.
County of Riverside District 3.
Yes.
That is 6 yeas, unanimous, Chair.
Yay. All right. Let's see. Item 5, consent calendar. All items on the consent calendar will be approved in one motion, and there will be no discussion on individual items unless a board member or member of the public requests a specific item to be pulled from the calendar for separate discussion. Does any committee member wish to pull an item for discussion?
No.
Move to approve, Rupavelli.
Before we do that, does any member of the public wish to pull the item for discussion? Now I'll take that motion.
Ditto.
Moreno Valley, second.
Moval, who was the primary motion?
Rupavelli.
Rupa Valley and Moreno Valley. Okay, will the clerk please take a roll call?
City of Corona,
Yes.
City of Rupa Valley,
Yes.
City of Moreno Valley,
Yes.
City of Marietta, City of Riverside,
Yes.
City of
San
Marietta,
Jacinto.
yes, we're having computer problems, sorry.
Oh,
The system
excellent.
crashed. We've had a busy 3 days.
Ah, okay. City of San Jacinto, County of Riverside District 1,
Yes.
County of Riverside District 3.
Yes.
And Chair, that would be 7 yeas, unanimous.
All right, let's move on to our regular calendar. Item 6, approve and adopt amendments to the agency conflict of interest code. Laura Camacho will present. Laura?
Good afternoon, Chair Steiner and members of the committee. My name is Laura Camacho, and I'm the Chief Administrative Services Officer for the agency. The California Political Reform Act requires the agency to adopt and promulgate a conflict of interest code, which requires individuals holding designated positions to disclose their financial interests to help avoid conflict of interest. The agency's conflict of interest code was adopted by the Board of Directors in January of 1991 and was last updated in July of 2020. If necessary, the agency is required to update the code no later than every 2 years. This year, the agency's code requires amendment to the list of the designated positions, and attached to the staff report is the updated code and reflects applicable updates to added and deleted positions. Positions are removed from the list either because they're no longer currently board-approved positions or because they don't fall within the criteria of being listed under the Political Reform Act. Those that have been added and have title changes are current board-approved positions. The updated code has been reviewed and approved by agency general counsel to assist the board in identifying those revisions. Staff has stricken deletions and placed additions in bold and italics. As a code reviewing body for the county and local agencies, it will be necessary for the Riverside County Board of Supervisors to approve the updated code following action by the RTA Board of Directors. There is no fiscal impact associated with this item. Staff therefore requests the committee to approve and recommend this item to the full Board of Directors for their consideration as follows: to approve and adopt amendments to the agency's conflict of interest code and direct staff to submit it to the Riverside County Board of Supervisors for their consideration. Thank you, Chair. That concludes my presentation.
All right, thanks, Laura. Are there any questions from committee members?
No.
Jerry, get your hand up.
No, sorry about that.
Oh, you're just waving, right?
Caught me.
Hi, Jerry. All right, has the clerk received any requests to speak in writing?
No, Chair, I have not.
All right, is there anyone on the line that would like to make a comment on this item? What a shocker. All right, can I get a motion?
Move to approve, Marietta.
District 1, second.
Marietta and District 1. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote?
City of Corona,
Yes.
City of Rupa Valley,
Yes.
City of Moreno Valley,
Yes.
City of Marietta,
Yes.
City of Riverside,
Yes.
City of San Jacinto, County of Riverside District 1,
Yes.
County of Riverside District 3.
Yes.
And Chair, that is 7 yeas, unanimous.
All right, moving on to item 7, authorization to renew revenue agreement number A22020 with the University of California, Riverside for the operation of Route 51, the Crest Cruiser. Melissa Blankenship will present.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Chair Steiner and members of the committee. My name is Melissa Blankenship, and I'm the Director of Contracts for the agency. The item before you is authorization to renew revenue agreement A22020 with the University of California, Riverside for the operation of Route 51. The agency has partnered with UCR since 2006 on the operation of Route 51, also known as the Crest Cruiser. This route travels in and around the UCR College campus and is accessible to the public. Annually, the agency and UCR enter into an agreement to ensure RTA is reimbursed for 100% of the route's operating expenses. The current agreement is set to expire on June 30th of this year. The request today is to renew the agreement for another year, and if approved, would enable Route 51 to continue to operate during the 2022-2023 school year, excluding holidays, break periods, and the summer session, for a total of 168 school days per the university's request. Hours of service would be approximately 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. As far as the fiscal impact in the FY23 service plan, the Route 51 is projected to operate 1,730 revenue service hours. Total operating expenses for the Route 51 will be approximately $191,192. This amount is fully reimbursed by UCR and covers all operating expenses such as fuel, maintenance, labor, insurance, etc. for this route. Therefore, the recommendation before you today is to approve and recommend this item to the full Board of Directors for their consideration as follows. Authorize staff to renew revenue agreement A22020 with UCR for reimbursement of operating expenses of $191,192 for Route 51 from July 1st, 2022 through June 30th, 2023. Sorry, that completes my presentation.
All right, thank you, Melissa. Is there any questions from committee members on this?
No.
Nope, I don't see anybody. Their hand up. Okay. Has the clerk received any requests to speak in writing on this item?
Chair, I have not.
Is there anyone on the line that would like to make a comment on this item? Hearing none, do I have a motion in a second?
So
Move to
moved.
approve, Harupa Valley.
Who was the first one?
But give it to Aruba Valley. I'll second it. Marietta.
Harupa Valley and Marietta. All right. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote?
City of Corona?
Yes.
City of Harupa Valley?
Yes.
City of Moreno Valley?
Yes.
City of Murrieta?
Yes.
City of Riverside?
Yes.
City of San Jacinto? County of Riverside District 1?
Yes.
County of Riverside District 3?
Yes.
Chair, that is 7 yeas, unanimous.
All right. Thank you, Joan. Next is item 8, authorization to renew the University Pass, UPass, revenue agreements with the University of California, Riverside, California Baptist University, and La Sierra University for the 2022-23 school year. And Melissa, you're up again.
All right, thank you, Chair Steiner. So this next item is authorization to renew the University Pass, also known as the UPass, revenue agreements with the University of California, Riverside, California Baptist University, and La Sierra University for the 2022-2023 school year. The UPass program began in the summer of 2006 as a pilot program with UCR and expanded to Cal Baptist and La Sierra in 2009. The program provides students unlimited rides on all RTA fixed route buses, including CommuterLink Express buses, using an agency-issued mobile pass. The program is financed by the universities that pay on a per boarding basis with a maximum per calendar month cap applied to each student. At UCR, the program also includes faculty and staff. The program was designed to encourage students to use public transit by offering an affordable and convenient mode of transportation and to reduce traffic congestion and parking issues around the college campuses. The cost per boarding and the maximum cap per month per student is the same across all three UPass agreements. The only difference in the agreements is the estimated boardings for the upcoming school year, which is used to determine the not to exceed revenue obligation for the year. So with the UCR UPass, students, faculty, and staff members with a current mobile pass can ride any agency fixed route bus throughout the entire service area. Each boarding is reimbursed by UCR at a discounted rate of $1.05 per boarding, with a maximum cap of $45 per rider per month, which is equivalent to a 30-day use pass. The forecasted ridership for the 2022-23 school year is 662,477 boardings, which equates to a not to exceed revenue obligation of $700,000. If approved, the new agreement will be effective August 1st, 2022 and run through July 31st of 2023. For the Cal Baptist UPass, students with a current mobile pass can ride any agency fixed route bus throughout the entire service area. Again, each boarding is also reimbursed by CBU at a discounted rate of $1.05 per boarding, with a maximum cap of $45 per rider per month. The forecasted ridership for CBU for the 2022-23 school year is 43,320 boardings, which equates to a not to exceed revenue obligation of $45,486. If approved, the new agreement will also be effective August 1st, 2022 and run through July 31st of 2023. And finally, the last year, UPass students with a current mobile pass can ride any agency fixed route bus throughout the entire service area. Again, each boarding is reimbursed by LSU at a discounted rate of $1.05 per boarding, with a maximum cap of $45 per rider per month. The forecasted ridership for LSU for the 2022-2023 school year is 4,762 boardings, which equates to a not to exceed revenue obligation of $5,000. If approved, the new agreement will also be effective August 1st, 2022 and run through July 31st of 2023. Based on the projected ridership for the 2022-2023 school year, staff estimates this program will generate up to $750,486 in fare revenue between all three UPass agreements. Therefore, the recommendation before you today is to approve and recommend this item to the full Board of Directors for their consideration as follows. Authorize staff to renew the UPass revenue agreements with the University of California, Riverside, California Baptist University, and La Sierra University for the 2022-2023 school year. Sarah, that completes my presentation.
All right, thanks again, Melissa. Are there any questions from committee members? Jerry?
Yes, thank you, Melissa, for a great presentation. Just had one question, and that is the discounted booking rate of $1.05. Has that rate changed from previous years?
It's been the same rate since we did the fare increase a couple years ago. So when we did the agency-wide fare increase, the UPass rate increased to $1.05. Before that, it was 90 cents. So we just did an increase to the UPass agreements when we, as an agency, increased our fare.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. That's all the questions I had. Back to you, Mr. Chair.
All right, thanks, Chair. Is there anybody else? I don't see anybody else with their hand up. David, do you have something? You're on mute, brother. There you are.
Am I okay?
You're good now. Go ahead.
Okay. Question I have is that when they exceed this $45 per month, the student has to pay additional costs out of their pocket, correct? Or does the school pay for it?
No, so the student is capped. So if there's a handful of students that, use our buses a lot, and once they hit that $45 in ridership or boarding for the month, it's capped there, and the school won't pay more than $45 for the student.
Okay, but the student would have to pick up the difference out of their own pockets, correct?
No, the student does not pay the difference.
Okay. That's all I had. Thank you.
All right, thanks, David.
Mhm.
All right, anybody else? I don't see anybody. Has the clerk received any requests to speak in writing on this item?
No, Chair, I have not.
Is there anyone on the line that would like to make a comment on this item? Hearing none, do I have a motion to approve?
Moreno Valley,
Marietta,
Moreno Valley and Murrieta. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote?
City of Corona,
Yes.
City of Rta Valley,
Yes.
City of Moreno Valley,
yes.
City of Murrieta,
yes.
City of Riverside,
Yes.
City of San Jacinto, County of Riverside District 1,
Yes.
County of Riverside District 3.
Yes.
Chair, that is 7 yeas, unanimous.
All right. Thank you to Melissa for your
Mr.
presentation.
Chair, just a quick
Yes.
comment. What a great program, especially now with the cost of fuel. I think you're going to see ridership go up exponentially over time because of the cost associated with operating a motor vehicle. And very proud to be associated with an agency that's really trying to help the consumers out there. A great thing, guys.
Very cool. Thank you for your comments. All right. Moving on to item 9, which is board member comments. Brian, you got anything today?
No, nothing today. Thank you.
All right. David?
Not today, thank you.
Jonathan?
Already said it. Thank you, sir.
All righty. Very cool. Steve?
Nothing for me. Thank you, sir.
And let's see. Alonzo's not with us today. Jerry?
Nothing for me. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
And Andrea?
Nothing from me, thanks.
All right. Very cool. All right. Let's move on to item 10. Kristen, you got any announcements?
Thank you, Chair. Just that our 25-cent fare did end yesterday. So we are back to our regular fares. Youth and college are still riding free, though, until the end of July. That's the other grant that you all approved. We will have a new promotion in August, so we'll bring you some information on that, assuming that our LT Top grant gets awarded. We're waiting to hear. It's being reviewed right now. And I'm looking forward to bringing you a report on the 25-cent fare so we can see how successful it was. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Kristen. All right. Our next meeting of the Board Admin and Ops Committee will be held on Wednesday, July 6th at 1 p.m. And we will adjourn at 1:21. Not bad, guys. You have a great day, okay?
Okay,
You too. Thank you.
Okay.
Good job.
Last week, guys. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, Baby's record. I think he said he did a couple like 120.